Guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, where we help new and struggling traders learn how to trade with structure and guidance so that you guys start the right way, you have a breakthrough, and you trade confidently. And in today's video, I am sharing with you how I balance profitable trading as a full-time work from home and homeschool mom, because this is the question that I often get from a lot of women in our community. How are you making this work? How are you building a company, growing it, homeschooling, being a wife, being a mom, and just making it work successfully? Let me just position and say to you that what I am doing is not easy. And I don't want to portray that me getting up every day to do what I do is easy, because I don't want other moms to look at me and think that I don't have challenges, that I don't have breakdowns just like you, that I don't sit in my office and cry because this is hard or I've had a bad day. Okay. I think we don't share that enough, right? And I may be a little bit guilty of that. Let me just say that it's hard. Anything that's worth having and that's going to change our family's life, it's going to come with some sacrifice. And I've already known that from the start. So when I looked at other people who have been successful and I saw what it took to be successful, I was committed to doing those things because I knew it would change my family's life. So while it's hard, I focus on being solution focused. What are my challenges and what solutions can I find that's going to make the path just a little bit easier? So let's talk about some of those strategies and solutions that I use. So one of the things that I incorporated into my trading journey in order to make this work for me is keeping my charts marked at all times and setting excessive alerts. This is one of the key elements of my system, because if I'm prepared at all times, I don't have to put much thought into the market. I'm already prepared to execute when the opportunity comes. I make notes on my chart and I am just ready. I know where I want to execute. I know the lot size that I want to use. And then there are maybe just a few other things that I may plan out at the last minute. So I would recommend that when you take some time to analyze the market, just always keep your charts marked up. It's funny because Brian and I will talk about certain pairs constantly, or we'll talk about other assets inside of the stock market. And usually we both are on point, especially with the currency market. I know what's going on at all times. I'm like, oh, GBP USD is at a technical level on the weekly and it's soon probably going to reverse. I'm just waiting for additional confirmation. Like, I know what's going on, and really because I stay on the charts, keeping them marked up at all times. And the only time that I'm having to adjust is maybe after high impact news, when things have kind of fluctuated a bit, and I just need to go in and make some minor adjustments to my levels. So make sure that you're not just looking at your charts once a week or once every other week and you're having to go in and figure out what's going on with this pair. You want to take a little bit of time, 5 to 10 minutes of your day, look at the pairs that you trade and just always keep them marked up, know what's going on, set those alerts so that you will be ready for an opportunity and you won't miss it when that time comes. Another thing that I implemented into my system to make this work for me was mobile trading. Being able to place trades on the go while I'm with my family just allowed me to have some flexibility in my trading. And that's really what you want, is flexibility and convenience. So anything that can provide that, you want to be doing that. And mobile trading was the way for me. So I started with TradingView. I then made sure I had the TradingView app so that anything I marked up on my desktop would transfer over into my mobile view. And I could also execute trades, close profits from my phone, close, small losses if I needed to, and just manage that whole trade management on the go. And it's really cool because if I'm ever running around at the park or at my kids' sports or anything involving my kids or just family in general, I could still stay connected to the market by having my mobile trading app. I would say the biggest component of my strategy and what really helped me to make this work was transitioning my trading style and becoming a swing trader. So when I first started out as a trader, I really gravitated to scalping. I love scalping. It fits my personality and who I am. But I realized eventually that it wasn't the best style for my family's schedule. And so I had to change that. And that came with a bit of reluctance, but I had to do it, So over time, this was not an immediate thing that happened. Once I really mastered risk management and I started learning patience, and I got a lot of this from my husband. He's the ultimate swing trader. And so, early on, I didn't like swing trading. It didn't make sense to me. I felt that I could make so much money in a short amount of time. Basically, what he had made in a whole day, I could make that within minutes. But I also noticed that I was more stressed out than he was. I was constantly on the screens. And while, I could get done and say, man, I had an awesome day, I was tired emotionally, so scalping takes a lot out of you. And while it's fun and it's quick, it does take a lot out of you. You are constantly just trying to profit off of those short-term volatile movements in the market. And it just takes a lot of precision. There's not a lot of room for, mistakes. And so you have to be really good at it. So I would definitely encourage that if you have not embraced the longer time frames, embrace the longer time frame and just allow it to help you become a more patient trader, because you can still make really good money as a swing trader. And I'm going to tell you a technique that I implemented into my swing trading that still allowed me to maximize my profits and still enjoy a little bit of scalping when my schedule allowed me to. And that leads me to scalping during quiet hours. What I mean by that is when my family is sleeping. I scalp during the London session and the first hour of the New York session when I'm available. We also trade with our academy. So I try to incorporate and just make all these things work around the academy and also around my family schedule. At night, my children are sleeping, which allows me to be able to get up and I can scalp for like an hour and really maximize my profit during that time that they're sleeping. Now, are you going to want to do that? Maybe not. I don't know. But if you're up anyway, you could just be looking at the market and finding opportunities and capitalizing off of that short-term movement. Now, another thing is quiet hours during New York session. So that first hour of New York session, usually my kids are still sleeping. And that's the beauty of homeschooling as well. So I allow my kids to sleep until a certain time. So that way I can get what I need to get done with work, and I can work along my husband and we can get things done for our business. And then by the time they're up, then I'm usually done with trading, or I'm managing my swing trades from my mobile app while I'm working around my family. That is the best thing I would say that really changed for me, gravitating more towards swing trading and incorporating scalping, because as a swing trader, you're not going to just profit immediately. It takes price a while to hit your targets, right? So what I started seeing was that, okay, I'm in this swing trade. I've been in this for a week or a week and a half, but price has fluctuated up and down multiple times. Most of the time I'm trying to get in at the very best level, but that doesn't always happen. So when I don't get in at the very best level, I'm seeing other short-term opportunities where I could still be long or short on that opportunity. And honestly, I didn't discover this until I started reviewing my journal and started seeing opportunities in my journal. This was just something I saw consistently. And I was like, hey, you know what? I could be capitalizing on these short-term movements while I'm waiting for the overall swing. And if you are a student in the academy, you will notice that our signals program works like that a lot. You'll see how I move in and out of trades. And when I explain to you what I'm doing and why, it really is defining my trading style and what I've been doing over the years. And it works. So you want to find, a proven system. You want to find a mentor. You want to do what other people have done successfully if you can find that. Don't make it complicated. Duplicate someone else's system, a proven system that has already worked. Remain coachable and then take it and make it your own. That's what you want to do. The next thing that has really helped me in my process is personal development on the go. So it's so important that you are continuously developing, and a few ways that you want to develop yourself and your skills. Number one, I would definitely say to invest in yourself. If you are an aspiring day trader, you don't just want to take one course. You want to constantly be investing into your skills. I still take courses. I am still seeking out mentors and always finding conferences to attend. This is a lifelong skill, so you want to be developing constantly because things do change. Also, too, there's a lot of free resources out there, but I truly believe that it's important to find proven systems that have worked, things that are going to help us be more sufficient and also cut our time, right? If you can invest in a system that cuts your learning time in half, that's what you want. You want things that are going to make it easier for you, not harder for you. And I find that that's the beautiful thing of investing into maybe a program or mentorship that can help get you to that next level, maybe a little bit faster than how you would do it on your own. Otherwise, you just have to accept if you are doing everything on your own, it's just going to take you a very long time. And you might make a lot of mistakes, maybe costly mistakes through that process. And that's where it's kind of tricky, because those things can really influence you to give up when really it's not that you're terrible. It's just maybe you're not going about it the right way and you need to make some changes in your journey. Okay, the next thing that helped me to really make this work was a weekly journal review. I set aside one day a week that allowed me to really sit down, look at all the trades that I've taken and to see what I've done well versus where I might have made some mistakes or challenges. And then I focus on what could I have done to improve it. And I wait for that next opportunity to come and I keep building off of that next opportunity. So I'm always looking at my journal, making sure that it's complete. There's no blanks, and because I can't learn from blank information. So my journal has to be completely filled in, and I make sure that I'm taking one day a week that is on Friday mornings, and my schedule is already planned out. I know what my kids are doing. I know what my husband is doing, and I have the time to simply focus on what have I done well? What adjustments do I need to make in order to get to where I want to be or sustain what I already have going? Okay, if I'm successful already, what are the things that I'm doing that I need to stop doing that maybe aren't working so well? Or I'm noticing, you know what, this week I was a little bit off track. Let me see what happened and let me fix that so I don't keep repeating that same mistake. All right, so those are the things that I feel that really helped me. I think that overall, it's really just my internal self-motivation and determination to succeed. I saw with this opportunity when I first started was that I love so many things about it. I love that I don't have to leave my home or public office and I don't have to be running around all over town. I don't have to sell something. I don't have to influence my friends or family members. I just love everything about trading. If you can simply master the skills that come with it and do what you need to do, this is a skill that can pay you for life. As long as the financial markets are around, you don't even have to do this full time. The beautiful thing is that because I've mastered this skill, I'm now able to focus on other interests that I have, other income producing interests that I have in order to help our family as well. So I want to tell you that if you are a busy homeschool or working mom like myself, I want to tell you that if you are really looking to master this skill of day trading, keep going. Do not stop. Don't pause and start and pause and start and pause and start. I'm telling you, you're going to look up and years are going to pass by and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I could have been so much further along. I have so many women, even friends, who look at me and they've been seeing me do this for years. I don't have to show them my daily profits. I don't have to brag about what I'm doing. I don't have to say how I turned 500 into 15,000 in a week. I don't have to do all that, because my lifestyle really proves that I'm doing something that works. I've created something for myself that works. And it also works for other people because I'm sharing massive testimonials, for other people that it works for them too. So if they're learning, if they're grasping, if they're turning profits, then obviously we're doing something that works. So I hope that these tips help you. I wish you great success in your trading. I hope that you can look back at this video maybe a few years from now and you took tips away from this video and you can say, oh my gosh, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. And now you go and share that with someone who can benefit from your testimony and your experience. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to smash the like button on this video. Also comment below. Let me know what you are struggling with. Let me know what's going well for you, or just let me know what resonated with you in this video. Let's keep being the light and supporting each other. I will see you in the next video. Again, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.